and to make our hearts happy. Okay? So I'm going to show you what's inside this special kit. Okay? This first thing's kind of silly.
Ears.
Why would a counselor need big ears? Anybody have a guess? Raise a quiet hand. Raise a quiet hand. Akmal, what do you think?
People have very big ears. Only monkeys.
These ears help me to be a good what? Listener. Did you know as a counselor I'm a really good listener? In fact, I went to college to learn to be a good listener. And so if you ever come and tell me something or talk about something that's really important to you, I promise I will listen very closely to what you have to say. And I'll even keep it private if you want me to keep it private, just between me and you. Now there's one exception to that, and that's if I feel like you're in danger of some sort, then I might have to have another grown-up help us out with that big problem. But otherwise, I will keep what you tell me private, and I will be a good listener. Here's the next thing in my counselor first aid kit.
Tissue.
Why do you think that I need a tissue? Anybody have any ideas? Brandon?
Because you can add in wipe all of it. Or you know.
That's right. As a counselor, I'm a comforter. And sometimes kids are sad, and sometimes kids cry. Even grown-ups cry. And you know what? It's okay to cry. It is okay to cry. And there's been quite a few tears shed in my office over the years. So if you're sad, you can know that you can be comforted by your school counselor. I'll always have tissues for you. Here's the next thing. Why would I have an eraser in my kit?
So if you make a mistake, you erase it.
Very good. That's right. We can erase mistakes that kids make because you know what? All kids make mistakes. And sometimes you might make a mistake and hurt someone's feelings. If you hurt someone's feelings, how can you erase that? What can you say to make it better?
Say sorry.
Say you're sorry and really mean it, huh? Really mean it, and then try not to do it again. And I can help you do that. Sometimes I have what we call peace tables in my office, where if two kids haven't been getting along very well, you can come into my office and I can help you erase that and get to be friends again. Okay? Here's the next thing.
A heart.
Why do you think I have a heart in my counselor's first aid kit?
Because if you hurt someone's feelings.
Well, and you know what? As a counselor, I'm all about feelings. I am. And also, this heart is to remind me that I have a real love for kids. And kids mean so much to me. Did you know, if I didn't like kids, I wouldn't be a school counselor. So kids are my business. I have a real heart for kids. Okay, this next one's kind of hard. Why do you think I'd have a stretchy rubber band in my kit?
And very, very dangerous.
There's a word for what this rubber band is doing. It's called flexible. This rubber band is flexible. And as people, we want to be flexible too. Do you have any idea what it means to be flexible? Yeah.
So you mustn't like play fight or play hard on them. You must play easy or play nice.
Okay, I think you're on the right track. Another thing about being flexible is things don't always have to be your way, do they? It's really important to let other kids have their way sometimes. And to know that things aren't always going to be just how you want them to be. And that's called being flexible. Saying, oh, okay, let's play what you want to play today. That's being flexible. Okay? So if we can all work to be flexible this year, we'll have a good school year. Here's the next thing. This is a hard one too. It's a button. Why do you think I have a button in my case? I'll give you a hint.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
To button our lip before we say an unkind word. We don't ever want to say anything that would hurt anyone's feelings. So this is to remind us to button our lip if we're going to say anything that's not nice, okay? And that's kind of like, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. We want to treat other people the way we want to be treated. That'll help us to have a happy school year. Okay, here's the last thing in my case. Let's see if you know who this is.
Kelso.
Kelso is a really good friend of mine. And he is such an important fellow to me because he helps kids know how to solve their own small problems. And you know, as a counselor, if I had to run around and solve everybody's problem, everybody's small problems all day long, I wouldn't get anything else done. I'd be so tired I couldn't do it. So Kelso helps me because he helps you learn how to be good problem solvers. Because did you know I have 300 kids that I'm the school counselor for in this school? 300 kids. So Kelso helps me to help you be a good problem solver. Who can raise a quiet hand and tell me one of the Kelso's choices that you've been learning about? What's one of them, Brandon?
Ignore.
Ignore. That's an important one. What else?
Don't hit and fight.
Okay, that's an important rule. It's not a Kelso's choice, though. Cameron. Okay, that's really close. Like maybe walk away and then try it the next time, the next day? Okay, yeah. Make a deal. Good one, Nico.
Tell them to stop.
Tell them to stop. Gia. Share and trade and take turns. Very good. Apologize. We're up to 5. We've got 4 more. Anybody else think of one? Yeah.
Play. Go to another game.
Very good. Go to another game.
Relax.
Yes. Cool off. Nico, you're on fire.
Walk away and then stop.
Okay. Very good. And we've got one more. Who knows it? Yes.
Go to another game.
I think we already said that one. Talk it out. Very good. 9 Kelso's choices. Boy, Miss Chavez, they're learning, aren't they?